Hello and welcome to UnJustified, where we always cover the truth, the facts, the good, the bad, the ugly, on an unbiased and sometimes very unpopular opinion. If you're not a member of our newest channel, Unjustified Crimes, please join us over there as well. You can hit the link in the description box below. There is where we cover all of the breaking crime news. And let's get right into today's video.
Gabby and Brian were recommended by another client of mine. They came in super excited about getting a couple new tattoos, a couple small finger pieces. They wanted matching vines. One wanted just an outline, the other one wanted solid. Gabby wanted just the simple outline with a couple of other small pieces like a scorpion, a Pisces logo, and a ghost on a skateboard. Brian just wanted me to touch up a little mountain with a couple X's on the side of his hand and then do the solid black leaf work with a vine. They seemed happy. They were discussing their trip a little bit when they were in with me. They discussed how he was doing artwork and graphic design. She discussed how she liked horror movies and they were into forensic files and stuff like that. Just discussed horror movies. That's what most people tend to like. I have a lot of horror stuff around, memorabilia. He just said he did graphic design. A lot of his stuff was all digital, making stickers, business cards, stuff like that. I was only with them for probably about an hour and a half. They came in around 11 a.m. was when their appointment was. I think I took the pictures of their finished tattoo work around 12:35. She seemed pretty comfortable, like she had gotten plenty of work before. I couldn't see no visible work. She had long sleeves and pants on that day, so I didn't see anything. But she seemed perfectly content getting a tattoo, not a problem, not nervous, nothing. The vines were for them. The Pisces logo, I think, was for her. I think that's what her zodiac was. The ghost on a skateboard was because she liked Halloween and she longboarded for as a hobby. So I think that's why she got that. The scorpion, I can't remember the significance of it. The vines were just them showing themselves together. She actually drew the skateboard and the ghost, and then she drew the scorpion as well to show me what she wanted to look like. The vine was just something they'd seen on Pinterest or something like that. Sketched it onto his paperwork so I can kind of get a visual, and then she did the same thing with the scorpion so I can get a visual for that as well.
Yeah.
Hers probably about 30-45 minutes for me to draw them on and get them done.
Yeah.
Fine. Like I said, we were discussing their trip and they're planning on saving up for the van and stuff like that. He didn't seem out of the ordinary. He wasn't like aggressive. He wasn't mean. He wasn't any type of way. He was just very laid back personality. So nothing out of the ordinary at all. Started off just working my way from right to left. I started off with a scorpion, got it drawn on her, got it done, and then I worked on the vines and the leaf work. And then we jumped over to the other hand. I worked on the skateboard and the ghost, and then I drew in the little Pisces symbol real small for her. And that was really it. Didn't take much time at all. Going for their hands. After she got done, I went ahead and I tattooed his. I drew his on the way he wanted it to. His was on I believe the same finger as hers with the vine. He just did his in solid black. His didn't come down as far either. It came down a little bit, just a hair past the knuckle instead of all the way down to towards the tip of the finger. Just because they had been together for a couple of years and they were planning this big trip together. They were engaged, I believe, at the time, is what it was. His probably took me about 20. Nah, he sat like a champ. I'm light-handed anyways, so I don't really get too many people that squirm and jump out of the way. They were happy that they had just gotten their fresh tattoos. They seemed super excited. They said their goodbyes, and that was the last I ever heard from them. The shop, I've seen on Instagram that she had posted a couple of pictures of her in his hands. I guess that when they went out to dinner afterwards, or went out to lunch afterwards.
Very cool.
It's a little mind-blowing because it hits close to home now. Typically, you see things like this all over Facebook and Instagram, and they're usually far, far away. This one hits a lot closer to home. These are people I've met, I've spoke to, I did tattoos on, and that's a big deal as a tattoo artist. We become a part of these people's lives. We put a piece of us into them as they go on and carry on because they forever look at those tattoos and think where they got them. So it was a little crazy, and then I look back on pieces that I've done and then seeing those, it's crazy to think that that's the way it all happened for them, unfortunately enough.